Hi soul family, welcome or welcome back to your another pick a card reading with me Ivy Spiritual Messages and Tarot. For today's pick a card reading, we are going to look at messages from your person, the current feelings and where this connection headed. As usual, for today's pick a card reading, we have 6 piles that you can choose from. Pile number 1, the orange quartz crystal. Pile number 2, the clear quartz crystal. Pile number 3, the amethyst crystal. Pile number 4, the tiger eye crystal. Pile number 5, the lapis lazuli crystal. And pile number 6, the black obsidian crystal. You may pause this video to meditate and take some time for yourself to choose the pile that you are drawn to the most, and then after that you can head into the description box or also the comment section where I've put the timestamp for each of the pile. Also, please note that this is a general collective energy reading, therefore it may or may not resonate with every single one of you. If this message does not resonate with you, please consider checking your moon rising and your sunshine reading, which also I will link in the description box as well. If the message resonates with you, don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, as well as subscribe and the notification bell next to it so you don't miss out any of my twin flame guidance and reading into the future. Without further ado, let's get into your reading. Hi, for those who chose pile number 1 on what is going on with your person, what is happening, their current feelings and where it's headed. So let's look at into the cards that I've got for you here. Okay, so the cards that I've got for you, pile number 1, I've got love comes in unexpected way. I've got great gratitude coming up here. Page of Cups, the Fool, the Crone or the Strength energy, and then I've got 5 of Cups coming up here. Now the sign that I'm getting for those who chose pile number 1, please note the sign are just extra bonus. So if the sign resonates with you, that's definitely good. But if the sign does not resonate with you, it's also does not matter. It's totally fine because the message is the most important one. So the sign that I'm getting for you here, I've got the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. I'm also getting a very strong Leo energy. So fire sign, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. So you could have any of those signs strongly in your chart, or your person could have any of those signs strongly in their chart. Now the message that I've got from your person here, I've got love comes in an unexpected way. I feel like for those who choose pile number 1, both of you are currently in a separation, especially coming up here. The number 8 is coming up quite significant. So you have been in separation probably since August last year, or have been in separation since like 8 months or even like 8 years. Like both of you definitely have been in a long separation, I would say here. And the thing here is that for those who choose pile number 1, I'm also getting either a significant age gap. If not a significant age gap, there could also be a little bit of immaturity energy coming up here. A little bit of immaturity or childish energy is coming up here. Now the most important thing that I've got for you here is that with this love comes in unexpected way. Your person wants you to know that believe and trust in the universe, as well as trust within your connection and within yourself here, like having faith on the connection, especially with this trust energy coming up. Even though at this point of time things might not seem to be going in both of your direction, even though there might be some delay or challenges coming up here for those who chose pile number 1, but don't worry, you are definitely going to be in union, or both of you are definitely going to be in reconciliation here when you are not expecting it to happen. So they also want you to release this controlling energy and almost like obsessive energy, I would even say here, for those who chose pile number 1. And that's why I've also got the great gratitude energy here. So instead of trying to be controlling on all the external circumstances, like trying to be obsessive too much of what is going on, like why am I not hearing from this person, why am I not getting anything, why I'm not seeing any progress, instead of focusing on that, I would suggest you here to express your gratitude here. So for example, say something that I'm grateful that I'm in a loving committed relationship, and then mention your person name. Because when we are coming out from gratitude energy here, it's like we are thanking the universe, the divine angels, God, universe, whoever you believe in here, that you are You deserve to get this union. You deserve to get this committed relationship here, and you're definitely going to get that. So this is like releasing and surrendering to the outcome here, releasing the expectation and having faith onto the divine. Now one thing that I'm getting from your person here is that with this page of cups energy and the strength card, I do feel like in the past, like before the separation, or at least like when both of you just started to get into this separation here, I'm getting a very strong childish energy coming up here. So I feel like your person tend to be someone who is either childish, immature, or just like not really open with their emotion here. So it may come as if like they are playing mind games, or like they are having like this, they are playing mind games and playing your emotion, but in reality they're just not familiar with all this emotion type of energy. So I feel like at this point of time they're going to go through transformation, where they're going to be maturing up within their emotion and within their mentality here. For a very very specific group of you here, for those who chose pile number 1, I feel like either you or your person might have recently lost someone in your family. I'm getting a very strong feminine energy. So this can be a mother figure or grandmother figure, and basically someone from your family that you were close with, I would say here. So either recently or in the past, that you just recently lost someone, or you just lost someone from your family, and this person, this past loved one, is currently guiding you, acting as a spirit guides for both of your journey, for both of your union here. Now another thing that I'm getting from your person here is that I've got the 5 of cups energy. So on what they are feeling currently here and what they are thinking at this point of time, like their current feelings at this point of time here is that feeling guilty, quite feeling regretful as well here. I feel like for those who chose pile number 1, you have decided to take a step back at this particular time here, maybe because of frustration, because of anger and irritation, but you just basically have decided to take a step back, and so the messages or the communication coming from you has been reduced. And I do feel like this is the time that your person is starting to come into their realization. They're starting to realize, okay, what have I done? Did I miss the chance? Like, did I go too far? So this moment that you've particularly taken a step back here, this is when your person have starting to come to their senses, starting to missing you, and starting to feel the regret and guilty energy coming up here. Some of them here also almost like a self-blaming energy, I would say. And I'm also getting this for those who chose pile number 1. Try to not blame yourself for things that had happened between both of you here prior to the separation, or whatever happened in between. That is definitely not your fault. Things had to happen the way it had to happen, so both of you can grow, both of you can be maturing up here. So it's definitely like not your fault as well as not your person fault here. So try to forgive yourself, releasing all this anger energy, I would say here, releasing all this anger energy, forgiving yourself and forgiving your person, as well as for those of you who might have a lot of emotional trauma or emotional pain within yourself here, also release that energy. I would even suggest that. Now looking at the full energy coming up here, this is basically taking that particular leap of faith. So what is the outcome, or where is this connection headed here with this full energy? Your person is going to take a leap of faith towards you here, for those who chose pile number 1. And when they started to take this leap of faith here, the choice will be yours. Are you going to accept them, and are you going to having the trust onto the universe, I would say. As you can see here, with this trust and the full energy, like both are ready to jump. So this is what is going to happen between both of you, for those who chose pile number 1. There's definitely going to be another chance, or a reconciliation and a reunion energy for you here. It's just that it may take a little bit some time, and it will definitely happen when you are least expecting it. So I would definitely suggest you to release this control energy here and trust. The message that I've got for you here: leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward, believe you will fly. So all you need to do at this point of time here is that having faith, even though there are a lot of things that are still unknown to you at this point of time, there are still like a lot of hidden things at this point of time here. All you need to do here is that just trusting onto the divine. So that's it for those who chose pile number 1. I hope the reading resonates with you. If it does, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye. Hi, for those who chose pile number 2, messages from your person. What are they thinking currently, their true feelings, and where this connection is headed. So let's look at into the cards that I've got for you here. Now, the message that I've got for you from your person, I've got trust in the divine timing. I've also got commitment energy coming up here. The Hierophant, Ace of Swords, Two of Wands, Six of Cups, and I've got action coming up here for you. So the sign that I'm getting for those which was pile number two, please know that the sign are just extra bonus. So if you find your sign here, that's definitely good, and if you don't find the sign here, that's okay as well. Just listen to the message and take what it's resonate. Now the sign that I'm getting for you here, I'm getting a very strong Taurus energy, so earth sign, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. I'm also getting a very strong air energy coming up here, Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. Now looking at the messages from your person here, the first one that I've got here is that trust in the divine timing. So your person wants you to be having that trust energy here, trust in the divine timing. Even though at this point of time things might not be going too well for both of you here, but just know that your person is going to come towards you. I feel like for those who chose pile number two, there is a separation or there is a distance between both of you at this point of time. Now this distance can be emotional distance, can also be a physical distance, like for example both of you are from different country or both of you are from different state or different city here, because at this point of time from your person, they want to come towards you, but with this Two of Wands energy, there is some sort of external circumstances that is holding them back. Now these external circumstances could be family issue, work issue, could also be this pandemic that is currently like having all this lockdown, and like all these borders are currently being closed. So this could also be the problem for both of you here, but there's definitely going to be a very strong commitment energy coming up here. So where is this connection headed? With this commitment energy, there's definitely going to be a committed relationship between both of you here. I feel like for those of you who are currently together with your person, there's definitely going to be a proposal coming up here. I'm getting like a very strong marriage energy. So this relationship is going to take one step further. So if you're currently in communication with your person, if you're currently together here, there's definitely going to be a proposal coming up here. Marriage is on the horizon. If you are currently in separation, for those who chose pile number two here, don't worry, there's definitely going to be a reconciliation or a reunion coming up for both of you. So with this commitment energy, like this is like definitely 100% going to be a committed relationship here. Now the good thing here is that from your person, I feel like they've gone through a lot of awakening journey, I would say here. Now they might not know 100% the label of this connection, because I feel like they've just like starting to go through their spiritual journey, their awakening journey. Like they're still at the bottom of the ladder, I would say here, because with this Hierophant energy, as you can see here, enlightenment, the enlightenment energy is coming up very, very strongly. So I feel like they are ready to just leave out all this limited self-belief. They're just ready to leave out all this like logical or too critical thinking energy, because the Ace of Swords here, I feel like your person previously is someone who actually honors their logic more than honoring their emotion here. Like they're someone who just pay attention to the science. If it's not something logical, that means it just does not exist. So like that was how your person has been operating, but at this point of time, they're still they have been waken up to all this spirituality, to all this all this new energy, I would say here. So you're definitely going to sense a lot of changes coming up from your person, especially for those of you who might be dealing with someone who can be a little bit harsh in terms of communication. Like I said, too much logical, too much of logic and critical thinking, like someone who's just like honoring the emotion rather than honoring their logic rather than their emotion. Here you're going to see a lot of changes coming up from your person. You may even find it surprising that your person will either starting to talk about law of attraction, starting to talk about manifestation here. If you are not together, you may also find them posting status about that. Some of you here, you might just find yourself like posting a picture about a twin flame or soulmate, like basically all these things that is just indicating that they're currently going through this awakening journey. Now try to be patient with your person as well here, for those who chose pile number two, because they are still like in the beginning step. As you can see here with this Six of Cups energy, they're still like being a baby in this whole spiritual journey. So there are a lot more to come from them, and for some people that might be learning it in a little bit of slow manner, I would say. But don't worry, your person is definitely learning about this, and the outcome of this situation, the outcome of this relationship here is definitely going to be a commitment. And the Six of Cups here is also another indication that there is a very, very strong soul connection between both of you, and this is also talking about a reconciliation and a reunion energy coming up here. Now looking at the message, I've got the action energy coming up here. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dream. Move forward with confidence. This is what literally your person is going to do. They're finally going to act. They're finally not like they're finally going to move forward with confidence, which is actually coming towards you, approaching you here. It's just that for some of you here who are currently being separated by distance, it may take a little bit a while because of the lockdown and all this borders are being closed, but your person is just ready to jump, and like just to ready to come towards you here. Like there is no more hesitation energy coming out from your person. They know that you are the person that they are supposed to be with. Like they know that they need you in their life here, and they're actually going to come towards you. Like no matter what, they're definitely going to win you here. So this is the message that I've got for those who chose pile number 2. The most important thing, like I said, trust in the divine timing. Sometimes when I say like trust in the divine timing, it can be a little bit challenging because we as a normal human being, we tend to honor logic. Like sometimes we just tend to focus on what is going on in reality, what is going on in the 3D at this point of time. And looking at the 3D here, both of you might not be in communication. Both of you, like you could have like he could actually, sorry, your person could actually blocked you. Like basically there is no communication, and you might be thinking like in this reality, like there is nothing going on with us. Like how am I supposed to believe or that we are going to be together? How am I supposed to believe that we are definitely going to going into the reunion energy here? Like I said, when I mention trust in the divine timing, we need to understand that the divine is operating in the different timing from us. Now divine timing here can mean tomorrow, can mean next week, can also be 1 year from now, or even like 2 or 3 years from now. I'm not saying that you need to wait for 2 or 3 years, but the thing here is that we are supposedly to be surrendering. We are supposed to come into that energy of surrendering energy and trusting. When we mean that trusting here, we know that we are going to get it no matter what. Now for example, when I say that it's definitely going to happen, let's say it's going to happen 1 month from now, are you going to waste the entire 1 month here thinking about how is it going to be possible, instead of just using those time and those energy to look into yourself here and healing yourself, going through all this transformation? So we need to have that particular mindset, and we need to come to that particular decision that okay, I know this is going to happen. I'm not going to waste my time obsessing over it. I'm not going to waste my time worrying over it here. I know it's going to happen, and this is where the destination of the journey, I would say here, like we are definitely going to be in union, we're definitely going to be in committed relationship. So this is it. I'm just going to let it take its course. I'm just going to go with the flow, and meanwhile I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to focus on my own journey, my own spiritual journey, and my own awakening journey. So we need to come from that particular mindset here. So that's it for those who chose pile number 2. I hope the reading resonates with you. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye-bye. Hi, for those who chose pile number 3, messages from your person, the current feelings from your person, as well as where is this connection headed. So let's look into the cards here. Okay, so the cards that I've got for those who chose pile number 3, I've got Will You Marry Me? I've got Your Higher Self coming up here. 4 of Cups, 4 of Wands. I've got the Star energy, the Green Man or the Fool energy coming up here. and then I've also got magic coming up for you. So for those who chose pile number 3, the sign that I'm getting for you here, again the sign are just extra bonus. If you find your sign, that's definitely good, but if you don't find your sign, that's totally fine as well. Listen to the message. Now I'm getting a very strong Aquarius energy coming up here. So air sign Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also getting water sign Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and fire sign Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So you could have any of those signs strongly in your chart, or your person could have any of those signs strongly in their chart. Now I'm getting like a very beautiful reading coming up here for those who chose pile number 3, because the message from your person I've got for you here is that, will you marry me? So there's definitely going to be a proposal coming up for you for those who chose pile number 3. And I've also got your higher self coming up here. Now the thing here is that this connection is definitely going to be headed into union, is definitely going to be headed into marriage, I would say here, especially with this will you marry me energy. So whatever the situation between both of you at this point of time, either you and your person are together or in a separation, there is definitely going to be a marriage coming up between both of you here. Now the thing here is that the number 4 is coming up quite significant, which is talking about balance. Somehow here is that I feel like you are currently a little bit of off balance energy, I would say here for those who chose pile number 3. I'm getting like a very strong overthinking energy here coming up from you, or this could also be your person energy. So I feel like this is mostly your energy though here for those who chose pile number 3. Like you tend to be overthinking, and also like having this regretful energy, self-blaming energy. You also have this energy of reminiscing in the past and thinking that, okay, this is what I did, I made a mistake, I wish I could have done this, I wish I could have done this differently. So like almost like a self-blaming energy, I would say here. So somehow here you are still blaming yourself for things that went wrong between you and your person. Now this is something that you need to stop doing. Whatever had happened, it happened for a reason. There is no point of blaming you, there's no point of blaming your person as well, because blaming energy is just not going to bring anything. Now for a specific group of you here, for those who chose pile number 3, I'm getting like the energy of assumption. I feel like you tend to assume the worst thing to happen. So I do feel like this is for those who are currently in separation with your person. It's like you're just unable to look beyond the pain, beyond the hurt that you feel at this point of time. So you tend to have this particular mindset that, okay, this is it, this is the end, we are never going to be together. Like, okay, I just screw all of these things. So you tend to think that way, and you also think thinking that they must be finding someone else, they must be happy with someone else. I'm just like a worse version of myself, you know, like all those negative self-talk coming up here very, very strongly for those who chose pile number 3. So you need to stop doing this. You need to stop talking negatively into yourself, because you need to at least show compassion to yourself first here for those who chose pile number 3, because there's no point being in union, there's no point, you know, like being in a relationship with your true twin flame or with your true soulmate here if you do not have that compassion, and if you do not love yourself enough. Because if you do not do that, you are coming up from the place of codependency here, and when we have that codependency energy, it's just going to be, you know, like full of triggers and full of challenges. So this is something that you need to pay attention to here for those who chose pile number 3. Now I've also got the 4 of Wands. So for those of you who have been doubting, or at least have been questioning here, what kind of connection do we have, like what is the name or what is the label of this connection? The 4 of Wands here is my personal twin flame energy. So I feel like this is definitely your true twin flame or your true divine counterpart. Now I've also got your higher self energy coming up here. I feel like you also have been getting a lot of messages, sign and synchronicities from your higher self, from the divine. So for example, you could be getting a lot of numbers like 1111, 333, 444, those kind of numbers. Or you could also be, you know, like driving and then see your person initial, or, you know, like the birth date of both you and your person. You could also be getting a lot of messages through dreams as well. So trust all those messages that you have been getting from the divine here. Now I've also got the star energy and the fool energy coming up. Now this is quite interesting, because this 2 energy here is talking about taking that leap of faith, restarting something new, as well as cleansing energy. So it's something important that both you and your person need to do. Now the thing here is that for those who chose pile number 3, you have been wanting your person to come towards you, which they will, because I've got the will you marry me energy coming up here. So There is definitely going to be a reconciliation, a reunion, a marriage coming up between both of you, because this is where the connection is headed, marriage here. And your person definitely has a lot of feeling towards you, because their current feelings here with this Four of Wands energy, they also feel the same energy from you here. Like the emotional feeling that both of you have is quite mutual. The thing here is that your person wants to take this leap of faith towards you. This is also something that you have been manifesting, I would say here. Like you've been manifesting a new beginning coming up between you and your person. But before this new beginning happened, before both of you taking into this leap of faith towards this new journey, towards this new marriage energy here, what you need to focus on here is that cleansing yourself. Like what do you need to cleanse here? This overthinking energy, the self-blaming energy, guilty energy. Stop talking negatively within yourself. So this is something that you actually need to change as well. Both you and your person have a lot of things that you need to deal with, have a lot of things that both of you need to heal, I would say here. So start this from you first here, for those who chose pile number 3, because the star card here is talking about a very strong healing energy. So it's time for you to let go of all this negative self-belief, let go of all this negative self-talk here. Now the message that I've got for you here with this magic energy: make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. Like almost the same energy with taking that leap of faith energy here. All you need to do here is that believe in miracle, believe in the divine here, angels, God, universe, whoever you want to call, or whoever you are praying to here. Make a wish and believe in that wish. Magic is surrounding you here. So your manifestation, you're definitely going to get it. Your person definitely feeling the same way as you do here, for those who chose pile number 3. And this connection is going to be headed into a marriage. So there's definitely going to be a commitment coming up for you as well. So that's it for those who chose pile number 3. I hope the reading resonates with you. If it does, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button here and the notification bell. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye. Hi, for those who chose pile number 4, messages from your person, their current feelings, and where is this connection headed. So let's look into your reading here. Okay, so the cards that I've got for you here, I've got communication blockage, I've got letting go, the King of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and 7 of Pentacles coming up here with cycles. So the sign that I'm getting for those who chose pile number 4, I'm getting water sign, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. I'm also getting earth sign, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So you could have any of those signs strongly in your chart, or your person could have any of those signs strongly in your chart. If you do not have any of this sign, it's okay. This is just like added bonus. The most important thing here is the message. Now the message from your person, I've got communication blockage. So I feel like at this point of time there is not much communication going on between both of you here. I feel like for those who chose pile number 4, I'm getting like a very specific energy of separation. So I feel like both you and your person are definitely not in a speaking term at this point of time, and as well as in the current separation energy coming up here. Now I've also got the letting go energy coming up here as well. I feel like for a very, very specific group of you here, for those who chose pile number 4, you are a little bit of obsessive, I would say here, in the control energy. Now I'm not saying that you are a controlling person, it's just that you are trying to find a way to communicate your person, even though at this point of time both of you are still being blocked. So for example, like checking out the social media pages here, like maybe like trying to call them through a different number, or like asking your mutual friend to communicate with them. Like you are trying so hard to find a way to re-communicate with them, or like meeting them here. Like that kind of energy is what I'm getting for those who chose pile number 4. So if this is something that you have been doing, stop it, because the more you try to control all these external circumstances here, the more you're just going to feel stressful, the more you're just going to feel frustrated and irritated, I would say. Sometimes the best thing that you need to sometimes the best thing that you need to do here is just that letting go. Now what do I mean by this letting go energy? The letting go energy does not mean forgetting about your person, forgetting about this whole situation, because for those who chose pile number 4 here, I'm getting the king and the king of cups coming up here, both the king and the queen of the same suit coming up together here, which is an indication of a very strong soul connection. So this type of soul connection is not easy to just forget and to just close the door, and it's also not possible. But what you need to do here is that with this letting go energy is just that making peace with this current situation. The current situation between both of you here is that there is nothing much going on, the communication is not much going on. You also need to respect that for your person and for yourself. Use this time apart to look into yourself and heal all this emotional pain and emotional trauma within yourself here, especially with this king and the queen of cups coming up together. I feel like both of you have some sort of like childhood trauma, or at least past issue, emotional pain and emotional trauma that you've been keeping deep within yourself, like you've been running away from here. This is also about your person, that your person also have a lot of emotional trauma that they're actually running away from. So at this point of time, for those who chose pile number 4, both of you are being stuck in this running and chasing dynamic. Now it's the thing here is that both of you are you are chasing your person and your person is running from you here. It's not about running and chasing here, like it's not about running and chasing between both of you. It's like you are chasing your person because there is something within yourself that you need to heal, and you just cannot do that. You're basically feeling imbalanced, I would say here. And also I'm getting like a very strong fear energy, fear and scared and imbalanced energy. So you know there is something within yourself that you need to heal, your emotional pain and your emotional trauma. And your person also going through the same thing here. They are running away from the emotion. So this is what being projected as the running and chasing dynamic between both of your situation. So all you need to do here is that taking a step back here, do not run, just stand still and look into yourself here. I would definitely suggest you to take a piece of paper and write down things that have been bothering you or also have been haunting you from the past. Emotional pain, childhood trauma, family issue, family upbringing. What is it that you need to heal? What is it that you need to work on here, especially with this 7 of Pentacles energy? As you can see here, this person is just like polishing each of these pentacles. So that way you need to starting to list down everything in your life. What are the things that you need to focus on? What are the things that you need to heal here? Because the moment that you're just standing still and focusing on yourself, your person will also stop running, and your person will also going through themselves here and heal themselves. Because the outcome or this connection is definitely headed into the union. But before this union to happen here, both of you need to heal. Both of you need to go through this journey independently, individually here, because I've got the 9 of Pentacles coming up here. So what you need to do here is that focusing on yourself, focusing on healing yourself, on how to make yourself independent here, working on yourself, working on your career, finances, and all those energy here. So before the union need to happen, some cycles and some circles need to come into the completion first here. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycle of your body, tunes into the moon magic. So with this cycle energy, this running and chasing dynamic will also be coming up to the end for both of you. But for all this running and chasing dynamic to come to the end here, you need to take this first step. And what is this first step that you need to take here is that healing yourself, reprioritizing your life. Focus on what you need to do within yourself to make yourself independent here, happy within yourself first. So this is what you need to pay attention to. Now the moon's magic is also something that you need to take note here, which is, I think we're going to have the next full moon energy going to be end of this month, I think January 28th. So you can also do all this healing energy, at least reprioritizing all this, and then do this meditation and grounding and release all this toxic energy, forgiving people, forgiving yourself, forgiving those who have done wrong towards you here during the full moon energy. Because in that particular day, the energy is definitely going to be quite intense and strong. So you can also actually start from there. So that's it for those who chose pile number 4. I hope you resonate. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye. Hi, for those who chose pile number 5, messages from your person, the current feelings, and where is this connection headed. So let's look at into your energy here one by one. Okay, so for those who chose pile number 5, the cards that I've got for you, I've got I love you. I've got true love coming up here. Knight of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Lord of Shadows or the Death energy. And then I've got the Nine of Cups with intention coming up here. So the sign that I'm getting for those who chose pile number 5, I'm getting Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. I'm also getting Scorpio energy coming up here. So water sign, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. Now these signs are just extra bonus. So if you have your sign here, that's definitely good. But if you don't have your sign, that's totally fine. Listen to the message is the most important thing. Now the main thing that I've got from your person here, like the message coming up from your person is that I love you energy. So no matter what current situation both of you are currently in at this point of time, either both of you are being together or both of you are currently in separation, it does not matter. Just know that your person love you. Like this is the main thing they want you to know here. And I've also got the true love energy coming up. So for those of you who chose pile number 5 with this question, like, is this my true soulmate? Is this my true divine counterpart? Is this like a twin flame connection? Like, what is going on with our connection here? The answer is yes. This person is your true divine counterpart. The answer is yes. This person is your true twin flame here. And where is this connection headed? I've also got the union energy coming up between both of you, but the Knight of Pentacles is coming up here. So the Knight of Pentacles, it's a little bit of slow moving energy, I would say, because the Knight of Pentacles is the like a gradual process, I would say here. Now when I mention about a slow process or slow moving energy, don't get freaked out, because it's not about the slow. As you can see here, there this person is carrying the pentacle. Now the pentacle is quite the solid energy, I would say here, like someone coming out with a solid offer. This solid offer of a new beginning, I would say here. Now the reason why your person is moving out in a little bit of slow manner here is that because they want to come towards you with a solid offer. They want to come towards you with something that, you know, like something with a strong intention, I would say here. So this is like not just any other, you know, like type of wishy-washy energy. No, it's not like that. Your person has this very solid intention of wanting to build a family with you, wanting to have a family with you here. Now I've also got the Judgment card coming up here. This is talking about divine intervention energy. So all this time what you need to do here is that surrendering to the divine. Like this is like the main theme I've got for you here for those who chose pile number 5, because the more you try to control the more you try to control things, the more you try to become obsessive into it here, it's just going to make you even more stressful. It's just going to make you even more frustrated, I would say here. Sometimes you just need to step back and just see how things are unfolding here. And another most important thing here is that I've got this intention energy. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. I've also got this Nine of Cups energy coming up here. Now this Nine of Cups energy is the wish fulfillment. So yes, you definitely want to have a reconciliation with your person. You definitely want to be in this union with your person here. But be decisive with your manifestation here. Be decisive of what you want. So this is why, like, you need to set a clear intention. Now what do I mean by setting this clear intention here is that you need to pay attention to your thoughts. You need to pay attention to your mindset here, to your thought pattern, I would say here, in a sense that when you are manifesting something, how do you react, or how are you functioning here? Like, what are your thoughts when you're manifesting something? So for example, you're manifesting a union between you and your person, but on the back of your head you keep always doubting, you keep always thinking like, okay, is this even going to happen? Is this even real? I just don't think it's going to happen. I think like I'm just wasting my time. So one day you're going to be like full of energy here and going to manifest a lot of positive thing. You're going to speak a lot of affirmation here, as simple as, for example, you just like trying to manifest a communication from your person. So you're saying something that I'm grateful that I'm receiving a text message from my person today. So, and then you wait the whole day and you did not get any messages here. So what happened here? You're going to be frustrated, you're going to be grumpy, you're going to be angry here, and you're just going to say, okay, screw this, I don't believe in all of this thing, I'm just wasting my time. So sometimes patience is definitely needed, as well as you, even though you don't get what you're manifesting at that time, does not mean that you're never going to get it. So we need to also practice patience and being strong not within ourselves, but also being strong onto the divine. We need to come to the place of releasing this expectation and surrendering to the outcome. This is why I've got this intention energy. For those of you who chose pile number 5, because this is a very, very strong twin flame energy, a true divine counterpart energy, you also have been getting a lot of synchronicities, I would say here, like 1111, 222, all those energy. Now you also need to pay attention on what kind of intention and what kind of what are you thinking when you are seeing those number patterns here. So for example, you are seeing 1111, and then what was your immediate thought before and after seeing that? So if you're thinking that, okay, I'm not going to be in union with my person, and then you see the number 1111, so if you're thinking that way, how can you manifest something positive when you're still thinking negatively, or when you're still like having that doubtful energy? So you need to change your mindset. You need to coming from the place of like be decisive with your request, be bold with your request here, as well as faith, having that trust onto the divine and onto your manifestation here. I've also got the death energy coming up. This is also talking about the rebirth, a new beginning that is going to happen between you and your person. So this is also another thing why it's taking like a little bit of slow manner, I would say, like moving out in a gradual process, because both you and your person currently have a lot of things that both of you need to heal with. Like both of you need to go through all this transformation, this rebirth process here. So it's definitely going to take a little bit of some time. And another thing that I've got for those who chose pile number 5 here, try to be patient as well as taking a baby step. So try to not rush into things here. Everyone have their own limit on like on what they can do, which is also includes in healing. So just take your time here, heal one by one. So like try to not rush into yourself, and then at the end you're just going to get frustrated and irritated again here. So this is also another thing that you need to pay attention to. So that's it for your reading for those who chose pile number 5. I hope it resonates, and if it does, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye. Hi, for those who chose pile number 6, messages from your person, the current feelings, and where is this connection headed. So let's look into your cards here. Okay, so for those who chose pile number 6, the cards that I've got for you, I've got emotional healing, I've got fragmented energy, 8 of Cups, the Justice coming up here. I've also got Knight of Cups and the 8 of Cups coming up twice for you. And I've also got leadership. So the sign that I'm getting for those who chose pile number 6, I'm getting the very strong Libra energy. So air sign, Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. And I'm also getting a very strong water energy coming up here, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. So this sign can be in your chart or in your person chart. But now these signs are just a bonus. So if you don't have the sign, it's totally fine. The message is the most important thing. Now looking at the messages from your person coming up here, for those who chose pile number 6, I've got the emotional healing. So what is currently going on with them, or how they are feeling at this point of time here, is that they are going through a massive emotional healing energy. I feel like I'm getting a very specific message for those who chose pile number 6 here, especially with this Justice card. Either you or your person, even like both of you, because could be the mutual energy between both of you here, is that either you or your person might have gone through a legal system or legal issue here, in a sense that I feel like your person, for those who are currently in a third party situation, or was in a third party situation, I'm getting like a divorce or legal separation that actually had happened between between your person and the karmic situation here, or this could also be between you and the karmic situation, because I'm getting like some sort of like legal system and legal issue have taken place here. And I've also got the Eight of Cups energy. So your person have made this decision to walk away from something, to walk away from those that's no longer serving them for their highest good. I feel like for those of you who are currently dealing with a third party situation, or your person is currently dealing with a third party situation, they finally have decided to walk away from their third party situation here. Now it's quite interesting because this third party situation have left them feeling incomplete, have left them feeling wounded, I would say here. As you can see here with this fragmented energy, there are a lot of aspect of their life and of their emotion here have like a lot of wound and a lot of like missing puzzle pieces, I would say. And this is why your person is currently focusing on their emotional healing. Now where is this connection headed? I've got the Knight of Cups energy. So after a while, your person is definitely going to come towards you, starting to like communicating with you and sending you messages here. The Knight of Cups is quite a romantic energy, I would say. So romance is definitely going to be restarting again within your life and within your personal life. There's definitely going to be another chapter for romance for both of you. This Knight of Cups here is the energy of like quite a flirty type of energy. So expect some sort of like flirty type of messages, asking you out for a dinner, inviting you out for a movie. Like basically like the communication is just like going to start picking up between both of you. And the Knight of Cups here is also talking about the emotion. Now your person will starting to open up about their feelings, about the emotion, about whatever had happened between them and this karmic and this third party here. And this is when like going to starting to realize and starting to like finally understanding everything that is going on between both of you. Like things are finally going to start making sense for you here. There's definitely going to be like another chance for both of you, but I'm getting that it may take a little bit of some time, because especially with this Justice energy, some of them have completed all this legal process and all this legal thing here, but the majority of you and your person, for those who chose pile number 6, they haven't really completed it. So it's like their focus are being divided between themselves, healing, and then also like all this legal issue here. So this is like where the majority of their focus will be. So this is why it's kind of like going to take a little bit of some time, I would say here. But they've definitely made this decision to completely walking away from all this karmic situation, because they know that all this karmic situation are no longer giving them the emotional fulfillment that they need here. And they're also coming up to this particular realization that they've made a grief mistake, I would say here. Like they've made a huge mistake for choosing to be with their karmic rather than with you, for those who chose pile number 6. And another thing that I would suggest here is that for those who chose pile number 6, definitely keep them in prayer, sending them a lot of healing energy, sending them a lot of courage, because it's like your person is like I would even say like very, very broken energy coming up here from your person. So whatever third party situation there was, or they're currently in here, this third party quite abusive, both mentally, emotionally, could also be verbally here. So it's like I kind of like feeling a little bit of sad for your person here, for those who chose pile number 6. Now the energy that I've got here, leadership. Step into your leadership, share your message, inspire and empower others. So this is what your person is currently doing here. Like they're finally going to step into the person that they're supposed to be here. Like they're finally going to like say enough is enough. I'm no longer going to tolerate all this abuse. I'm no longer going to tolerate all this BS and all this crap here. I'm going to step up for myself, and I'm going to finally get the justice that I deserve. So this is like the way your person is coming from here. So that's it for those who chose pile number 6. I hope the reading resonates. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.